How good does that chowder look? You guys asked for a chowder, so I'm going to show you how and how we can get an extra 5% magic in our chowder. Let's go. There are plenty of different styles of chowder, whether it's New England style or Boston, you name it. There's classic chowders, but they almost always have the addition of some bacon. So I'm getting some in mine. Garlic, leeks, sometimes celery and onions, and definitely probably potatoes. Sometimes people put carrots in, but I'm going for something a little bit different here. Yes, I'm going for onions. Yes, I'm going for celery. Definitely putting a little bit of garlic in. Yep, got to have the potato cubes in there. And fennel. That aniseedy flavour is just going to be delicious with this chowder. And it's going to be creamy, it's going to be thick, and then whatever seafood you put in there, that's entirely up to you, because we're going to cook that in the chowder at the end. But I am using clams, and I'm blending them up with the juice that I cook them in. That's going to be that extra 5% magic, and you've just got to do it. I've had so many comments from people over the years about my chowder, and let me tell you, there are a few secrets: the fennel, the clams, and the fact that we've blitzed them up, and tea pepper sherry at the end. Don't tell anybody. I've selected a couple of handfuls of clams and enough greenlet mussels for about 2 mussels per person. So I've got 12 mussels and about a cup of dry vermouth, or you could use white wine. As soon as your white wine or dry vermouth comes up to the boil, we're going to get the mussels in and the clams. And a lid goes on. After about 1 minute of them bubbling away like that, we'll just give them a little stir around, and the moment they start opening, we're going to start pulling them out. Mussels open. Have a pair of tongs handy. Now, if they don't pop out open like the others, then we'll discard them, but we'll give them just a minute and see how they go. We'll let these handsome looking roosters cool down while I strain this liqueur, get any bits of shell out into a blender. We're going to need it. Now these guys have cooled down, we've got the juice that's come out of them, we're going to keep that. We're going to put the clams in there, discard the shell, so the clams will come out easily now. They'll just go into that juice, and we're going to add them to the juice that's in the blender. The mussels we can pull out like this. We'll go in here like that, and we will get our fingers in there, and we'll just pull that little bit out there with the tongue and everything, and we're going to discard that because that's just gristly and good for the pussycats. And then the piece that attaches it to the shell is also gristly. It'll just get stuck in our teeth. And then we've got that beautiful mussel, and no bit's going to get stuck in our teeth. Now all the clams and the juice that came out of them added to the other juice in there. Now all the cooked clams and the cooking liqueur are ready to be blitzed up. Set out slightly chunky clam stock and juice aside. We don't want gobstoppers going on our spoon, so I'm going to cut the mussels in half so they're manageable size pieces on our spoon. 3 tablespoons approximately of extra virgin olive oil. 1 onion that's been finely chopped up. Celery, 2 sticks, finely chopped up. No chowder's complete without celery, and we're going to add some extra magic. I've finely chopped up half a fennel bowl. Right, over a medium to high heat, we're going to saute the onion, celery, fennel and garlic for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, butter goes in. As the butter's just about melted, 3 rashers of streaky, rindless bacon that have been finely chopped up. The flour goes in, plain flour, and we'll mix that up. I'm going to cook this for 3 minutes. Chicken or fish stock goes in. Once it's well mixed up, I used a whisk, add some milk. Grind of nutmeg. Or good, just pinch on using a whole clove. Cube potatoes that are about to go in. 1 large potato. 20 minutes now, just ticking over. Now our chowder's been cooking for 15 or maybe even close to 20 minutes. The potato cubes are just about cooked. At this stage, I could say, well, my guests are coming tomorrow night or the next night. I'll cool it down and I'll get it in the fridge. And then when our guests turn up, I'll reheat it and then poach the fish and finish the soup off. Now, I've got a selection of seafood here. You can make it as expensive or as inexpensive as you like. I've gone all out here for you guys. So first of all, I've got the magic ingredient, which is that clam juice, what we cook the clams in with the vermouth, or you can use dry white wine. That will be an extra 5% magic that goes in there. I've got a terrakihi fillet, I've got a salmon fillet, I've got an orange ruffy fillet, I've got some prawns. Go for whatever ones you like, try and get sustainable ones, makes a difference for our planet. I've got the mussels that we cooked with the clams and I've cut them into bite-sized pieces, and I've got some scallops there too. Pretty flash, right? But you can add whatever seafood you like, and the neat thing about it is that you can get your chowder done a couple of days before the guests arrive, and then it's just a case of finishing it off and getting the consistency right. Let's cut it into manageable bite-sized pieces, and pieces that are going to fit nicely on our spoon, and they're going to cook quite quickly. And you can choose whatever fish fillet that you see fresh at the fish shop. I went to a fish shop to buy this rather than a supermarket. I find the fish a little fresher from the supermarket sometimes, and sometimes fresher from a fish shop. So I go hunting so I get the best fish I can. For the fish fillet, I'm going to get the skin off, because the skin here I'm going for a bendy knife. It's better for filleting, and then I'm just going to hold on to the skin, and I'm going to just quickly go like that. And that way I don't get any wastage on the skin, you see. So that can go out. Now I will come along and I'll get it into nice sized pieces. Our prawns are monsters, so again, into good sized pieces that will fit nicely on the spoon. Right, some Italian parsley. We need some lovely greenery flavour in at the end. And I've got some fennel fronds. Dill is wonderful as well, but I'm going to use these guys, and I'm literally going to get rid of some of the stalk, the thicker end of the stalks. Ditch that, save it for a bone broth. Come along here. It's going to be a lovely aniseedy flavour. Dill is another great option, but I've used fennel. That's going to be a little magic in there, so that goes in there like that. Just set that on top of your parsley. Okay, so we're ready to finish our soup. We've got our clams and our juice that we cooked them in. We've got some tear pepper sherry. Yeah, you've been waiting to know what the magic is. Some cream. We've got our mussels. We've got our soup to heat up. Prawns, scallops. Our chopped up parsley and fennel. We've got our fish chopped up. We're good to finish things here. Righto, we've got a lovely thick chowder base with our cubes of potato in there. In goes our clam and juice. Stir that up and let's bring that up and get that simmering. Now that's been simmering away for a couple of minutes, I'm going to get some cream in. And it's not too thick and it's not runny, but I want it to be creamy, so I'm getting some cream in. So get as little or as much as you want in there. And now we are ready to start poaching the fish. So the prawns and the fish are going to take the longest to cook. So we get the prawns in there, and now we'll get all our cubes of our fish fillets in there. The mussels are already cooked, so they can go in last. We've just got to heat them up. And if I put the scallops in now, they'll be overcooked. They'll be like tough rubber balls. All you need is your scallops to get hot in the middle and they're done. And if you're not sure how long to cook your pieces of fish, because it's going to depend on what type of fish it is, it's going to depend on how big you've cut them, just take a piece out and cut it in half and see if it's cooked. Okie dokie, the scallops are going in. And I'm leaving the scallops whole. There's enough for one per person. And the mussels are going in. And about this stage, I could taste it. Now, you're probably thinking, where's the garlic bread? And you'd be right. There is no chowder complete without garlic bread. So click the link above, and I'll take you how to make a garlic bread that has as much magic as this chowder. Last but not least, let's get that parsley and fennel in there. It smells incredible, but we haven't seasoned it yet, right? So now is the time that we can have a taste and go, does it need more salt or pepper? So, and if you're unsure, this is a trick for getting your seasoning right. Take some out, put it in a bowl if you're not sure, and if you think it needs a little bit of salt, and if you think it needs a little bit of pepper, do it separately over here, mix it up, and then go, does it taste better? And it does. It just needs a little bit of salt and pepper at the end, not much. I'm using Murray River salt, use whatever salt that you like, and now we can serve it. It's going to be good. Thanks for watching, everybody.